Hello guys, welcome to Anupama Kumari Tutorials. Please like and share the video. Today I'm saying it in the beginning. Today we gonna discuss cell structure and functions. That doesn't means a chapter name. It's a topic of our chapter Cell the Fundamental Unit of Life. Cell structure and function it means that we are going to examine the structure of cell. As you can very clearly see plasma membrane and all other in detail. In this video we are gonna discuss these in detail, all these cell structure, what is their composition, their significance, importance, and the most important, their function. Let's begin with intro. The majority of cell range between 3 and 30 micron. This is the size of a cell and its organelles to all hold together. The detailed structure of a cell has been studied under a compound microscope that uses light and can magnify an object up to 2000 times. Don't think that I'm going flat because these are on my own words. They aren't been copied from anywhere. Means I have written very simply means the detailed structure of a cell, the very complex structure that we gonna knew whenever the science developed or as much as our sophisticated machines were developed. The most important thing to examine a cell is microscope, and a compound microscope is generally has been used first for the time that uses a light and can magnify an object up to 2000 times. And another thing is an electron microscope that uses beams of electron and can magnify things as much as 500,000 times. Means electron microscopes are more better than compound microscope. They help us to magnify objects more better and clearly than a compound microscope or a simple microscope. They can magnify things as much as 500,000 of it times. Means very much tiny particles can be observed. Certain structures can be seen only under an electron microscope. These are submicroscopic structure. For example, cell organelles. The tiny organs of cell are called cell organelles. They have been came to known in this world through electron microscope, and other biomolecules and several atoms and all are possible due to electron microscope. The structure of a cell as seen in an electron microscope is called ultrastructure. The term used for it is ultrastructure. Structurally, the cell is formed of three parts. Means the cell structure, the basic structures of cell are there are three basic structure of cell: the plasma membrane, the cytoplasm, the nucleus. As you can clearly see in the video, the dense liquid in this diagram of cell is cytoplasm, and the lining that you can see, red outer lining, is plasma membrane or cell membrane we call it, and another is nucleus. Between the dense central circle or a sphere that you can see dissected is nucleus. Now we are going to discuss each in corresponding videos so that it would be very simple for our understanding. Plasma membrane, also called cell membrane. This is very clear to you. Each cell is bounded by an extremely delicate, thin, elastic, living membrane called plasma membrane, as you have seen in the earlier diagram. The size of a plasma membrane is 10,000th of a millimeter in thickness. In plant, in plants, and there are two outer covering, the cell membrane and the cell wall. It is in the plasma membrane in plant cells are inner side of the plant cell wall. The composition of plasma membrane is with lipid and fat molecules. In lipid, there are many more types which we are going to discuss in biomolecules chapter or biochemistry. The plasma membrane is made up of phospholipids, means a molecule of phosphorus, and lipid means fats, and with protein molecules which are in sandwich form. It is my own line, it will be very clear to you, and embedded in it. The structure of plasma membrane can be only seen under an electron microscope. The detailed fluid model can be seen only under an electron microscope. And do you know, membranes are of many types. Biomembranes are of generally three types. permeable, impermeable, and among them, the permeable membrane is selectively or sometimes semi-permeable or sometimes impermeable. And this plasma membrane, this biomembrane, is selectively permeable membrane, which helps in the transportation of cell, which allows the flow of only some substances into the cell and out of the cell, means selected substances are allowed to enter and exit. This helps in maintaining the distinct chemical composition of cell, means this phospholipid and other cholesterol and all that chemicals that constitute it are maintained through this. Besides protecting the internal structure, it also gives a shape and rigidity to the cell. And note, viruses do not have any membranes. You can see the diagram that this glycoprotein, glycolipid and all other this complex structure came to be known through an electron microscope. You can see this transportation of cell and the functions of plasma membrane. It gives a definite shape to the cell. It provides protection to the internal contents of the cell. It regulates entry and exit of substances in and out of the cell. It can internalize solid and liquid materials by infolding or extending around them, forming a vesicle. This is a process of active intake of materials. And an amazing fact through it is that in an animal cell, it is involved in adhesion, recognition, and in the formation of vesicles, cilia, flagella, and other outer structures, tail-like structures that helps in generally in unicellular microbes or organism in movement or locomotion. Thank you. Please like and share the video. And another topic that cytoplasm, both cytosol and cell organelles and nucleus, we gonna discuss in our corresponding video. Till then, please watch this thrice for a clear concept. Thank you and have a nice day.